not about to do an OnlyFans game. I am gonna get banned.
Kevin, no, Braxton, you won't get banned.
I'm gonna get banned. If I get banned, that means I can't get points for your team.
Wait, do you want me to make a private server?
You won't get banned, Braxton.
No, I'm not getting it.
You want to make me a private server?
Yeah, just make one.
Yeah.
You missed me winning the 500 last.
Yeah,
I'm glad I missed it.
Wait, Crack, you're not racing, right?
I think so.
I don't know. I didn't even know you guys were in this. I didn't even know you guys weren't even in the server.
I made a private server. Y'all can join.
Got it.
Let's see. Points. I have 0 points. I feel like 0 points is better than Cal's 71 points.
Someone nutted in my cookie.
What did you just?
Hey,
can check. Fastest lap is fastest lap is Chase, followed by Braxton, Printed, Cal, Aiden, Driz, CD, Jay, Michael, and Kev. That is your running order as of now. Yeah, Kev's last. Kev. Oh well, since how it's his second lap, hopefully it improves. Anywho. Yeah. I am trying to turn off the, like, Discord thing that shows up, like, on... No. What is on? I just watched that! CD, I just watched that! I just spectated CD as I hit the wall, and I was like, uh-oh. Again, Paul is still Chase. Just letting you guys know. Yeah, 1 minute and 14 seconds. Oh, it's 1 minute, 13 seconds. Sorry, it improved.
Wait, 113 flat?
113.346. Everything's good. Anywho, we're just gonna be back at spectating people. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go through spectating people. Because it's a fun activity. Yes. Can I say this? The closest lap is roughly 3 seconds, like, 2 to 3 seconds back. Can I say the next lap? 13. I'm gonna go calculate how far off. Yeah, so second's 1 second behind, just letting you guys know. I just calculated how far off people are. Sat there with a math. Actually 1.6 seconds, but... Oh look, Kev got better. Can I pace or am I banned from that? You know what? Self-pace. You guys do it. Self-pace. I wanna... I can check. I love... I think I closed the thing that I don't want to close. Okay, I gotta minimize. Why did I pick a chair that doesn't have back support? I'm just saying. My mind always having a fun field day with this. This is a fun day. Space! I'm gonna check my settings, see if I have... Oh, text size. I think that... I wish I saw that sooner. You guys want me to find it? I probably will. Okay. Self-pace, because I'm not pacing you guys. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not bothered. One hundo. I'll go find. Yeah, it should be on the back stretch. It's not on the back stretch.
Wait, Kevin, are we doing the rule where where the leader only chooses the first restart? That's the road course.
I'm trying to find it.
So wherever I go, the odd numbers follow.
That's literally just 4 shoes.
So 1, 3. I'm like, so 1, 3, 5. I think 7. By the way, I'm still trying to find the choose cone, by the way. I don't think there is a choose.
Yeah, we chose
I don't know where the choose go.
I can't find. I didn't see it.
Okay, just do it right here. Just do it right here. Choose right here. Okay.
Hi, Spacey. So that is where Chase is, Kyle. And the lights out, we're going racing. And we are wrecking across the line. I'm surprised how there's no yellow. Yeah, I'm saying that's a yellow. How do you guys do this? And I'm gonna be muting a bunch of you guys, so if I'm talking over you guys, I'm sorry, but on my end, I do not have any of you guys. So, it's gonna be a lot quieter. I'm probably gonna talk over most of you guys. I'm sorry, most. Not being all. Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing on my end. I'm like, that's what I'm doing. So I'm like saying, hey, if I talk over you on your end, you guys are muted on mine. I'm leaving the ones that are somewhat important. I say somewhat. That's good enough. That's enough people. I will unmute you guys randomly. Just letting you know. I'll unmute you guys randomly. Complete random. On my end. Not on yours. On mine. I will. Just for funnies. Anyway, so far we have Chase so far in the lead, followed by Kev right there behind. I gotta pull up a track map eventually, but oh well. So far we got a battle for the lead between Chase and Kev. They're going through the S's, going down to the front straight away. Front straight for lap number 4 out of, well, the 10 laps for stage number 1. We had lap 1 just had absolute chaos to it. And it was pretty chaotic on the first lap. So far, we got a side-by-side battle for third right now, coming across the line, and between Braxton and Aiden right now in the number 40 Toyota machine and the number, we gotta look, 99 Ford Mustang. We got a battle between those two for third, kind of, roughly, very roughly. There's, not really a battle. But we still have a battle for the lead with two Chevys, Kev and Chase battling it out for the lead. So far coming back around. So far a lot of cars got spun out, wrecked off the start of the race. And it was absolutely chaotic. Just a tiny bit. So far we're gonna be looking in the battle so far for I think 5th roughly. 5th roughly. So far we're gonna be spectating Drizzy in the number 21 machine, catching up to Printed right there. So it's gonna be a little good battle. A couple of battles gonna show up here shortly in the coming laps. Drivers will try and get all these positions that they want. I'll try. Keyword is the try. But since I work here, I think our 4th time? No, not 4th. I think our 2nd to 3rd time here. I'm not 200. I remember it was a clash once, but I'm not too sure how many seasons we done it. But it's a nice welcome back to Toronto. The NASCAR, I think the NASCAR Canada Series will be coming here, I think, in the next coming weeks. So, the Toronto Street Circuit will be used by us and the NASCAR Canada Series. So that's going to be a very fun day. I think this is probably the last time we're going to come here. If you're curious on why, well, we had our answer to that, said why on lap number 1. So we're going to be focusing on the lead pack, well, the lead 2 cars, Chase and Kev, battling it out for the 4th spot. And it seems like they're going through a few of the turns. And currently as we speak, I'm going to try and draw a track map on a piece of paper found in the booth. Because, you know, logic. mind, not as accurate, but we'll probably get the tones probably right on this. I mean, it probably is better for me to actually look up a track map, but I am what you will call lazy. Actually, better. I think pulling up a track map is good. Yeah. At Metro, I got a nice track map that I pulled up. So we got. So here they come throughout Torn number. I think this is Torn number. I think between. Yeah, I gave my reminder here. It's I think. The head to, I think, Torn number, well, 8. Well, Torn 8 here, and they're going to come through Torn number 9. Kev seems like Kev lost a little bit of position here. They have a huge lead between Aiden, which has caught up to Braxton. There goes the bump. Bumper to the the bumper goes to the number 40 from the 99. Here they come back to the front straightaway. From number 11 to the front straightaway. So far, Kev and Chase have a 12-second lead between third and fourth, and it's not going to take them long to catch some lap traffic. One car pit road as we speak, but it's going to be very intense. We got a 3-car battle here. Michael's in the burial. He can keep it going. So far, Michael is getting passed by Cal and Driz right behind him in the number 21. So far, all 3 manufacturers here on screen as of now. Michael in pretty much sitting there in 6th with battle for 6th pretty much, and now a battle for 7th. Here they come through. Oops. Actually, that's a much better idea. Here they come from Torn number 1. Here we might still expecting the battle for 6 here. They're gonna, Torn 2. They're gonna come to Torn number 3 and 4, and it's gonna be a couple headed to Ontario Drive. Here they go. Here they go. Pretty much continue. We're gonna spectate the battle for the front because it seems like a couple cars. Seems like Kev and Chase have so far got their way back to the front too, and it seems like Kev took the lead while we were focusing on the pretty much group of cars. It's gonna be entertaining. We got somewhat of a battle still. I think it died off. It's died so far. Kev's gonna come back to Ontario, I think Ontario Drive, down to Prince Boulevard, and now to Torn number 6. And then straight towards Manitoba Drive, and then from turn number 7 to now turn number 8, where they will be led to Nova Scotia Drive. And Kev goes through turn 8 to Nova Scotia Drive. And now time for turn 9. And then 10. Then 11. And then Prince Drive is what they're going to be led off on. And then back to turn number 1. That is somewhat of a lap from me. And Kev goes around! And that is, I think that is stage number 1 as of now. That is the end of the stage. And I did not pay attention to the laps. I feel like the guys are going to be mad. We're going to talk to stage 1 winner. I feel like I got kicked out from the VC because I was talking to people. I think I got moved to my own VC. Yeah, I got moved to my own. Okay. Well, since how I can't talk to them, I feel bad. Because I didn't need to mute all of them. But I don't know. So for everyone's gonna line back up for stage number 2. Since how we can't do any driver interviews. I mean, I found out that and I moved, which should have been an indicator. I should just and it sounds like someone's spinning back there. Oh, that'll be Cal. I feel like I got a little sidetracked. Anyway, so Kev's gonna lead you back to the green flag, roughly. That's if they don't make pit stops. That is the other two question. Jay still currently getting through the other. He's headed to Ontario Boulevard. I think these are I think most of the fields on Manitoba Drive, I think, or just exiting it. One of the two, no, they're just on it. Okay, they just entered that. It's going to be a very interesting day. I think a couple more drivers have started to show up. Now, here's the two questions. Pit stops. That is what everyone's talking. That's what it's everyone's mind. Who's going to go? Who's not going to go? Cal almost missed pit road. So I'm going to capture the race off pit road because of me. I sent here at the end pit road. So he was going to get out pit road first. That is a true question for many. So far, this is the first out of many pit stops. A few drivers took pit stops under green flag, and Kev's going to win off pit road. And a bunch of other cars will follow, and a lot of drivers will lose a lot of positions out of from that. Jay still gains, I think, 3 to 4 positions right now as of now. He gains about 4 positions. So for the next stage is another 10-lap stage. J-Star really gained a lot of positions throughout this group right now. From pit strat, so far, really good. Reminder, since I can't look at the fuel, which I do want to, but since I have keybinds for all the cameras, honestly, why do I need to? So, I don't need to do that. So for Kev, Chase, so far as your front two, the drivers to watch for, I think for today is Kev, Chase, and Braxton. Strong contenders out at the front. Strong group of contenders. Then you got Printed and Aiden, which honestly, if they can pull off a good run, then I'll say they're the drivers to watch. Jay still I don't think he's going to win, but honestly, if it'd be a miracle if he does. But honestly, that is pretty much the drivers to watch for a list so far, and they're going to come back, I think, to green if I'm correct. Which reminder, I'm not correct all the time, so we're going to find that out. So they're on Manitoba Drive as we speak, so if any of you watching at home is keeping track of these guys, I think, headed to green. Yeah, they're on Manitoba Drive. You can see from an overlay view right there, there's all the drivers right there, and they're headed to green. Chase picks the bottom row. First two's kind of day. And these guys are gonna Braxton on the outside row on road number 1. So drivers to watch for, you gotta really want to keep a key eye on these guys. Here they come back to green. Green flags in the air. We're going racing. Oh, that is chaos. Cars all over the place. Cars in. Braxton goes around. That is a very tight section of the racetrack. So these drivers gotta be cautious on that tight area, because it is gonna it does not enjoy the fact that it's being raced on. I betcha. These streets are literally road streets. So if you want to drive this in person, I don't suggest you do it, because a lot of these are, I think, one-way roads. I think there are two-way, so a lot of them are like you can, but like it's not recommended. It's not recommended to go 100 kilometers on a city street. It's not recommended. Don't do it. Please don't. You're gonna get yourself a ticket and your car's gonna get impounded. I know this from experience, guys. Trust me. Anyway, this is gonna conclude lap number 1. Cal either had a mechanical issue or he just got the lead. He speeds on pit road. That is not what you want from a driver. To speed on pit road. That is not what you want. Kev's gonna lead us to lap 1 of the second stage here, and it's gonna be a mad dash to the finish right now. Printed right now in second. He settled himself right there in second. Chase right now is getting hounded by Driz in the number 21 machine right in the real bumper. If Chase can catch up to the top 3 and leave Driz in the background, hopefully Ford's doing a decent job. Not a great job, but decent for mid-pack. Driz gives him the bumper. Kev overshoots his turn. What happened to Kev? I feel like it's gonna have something involving Printed. Printed now takes the lead. Kev right there behind. I think he's technically behind Chase, but like we'll find that out. Nope, Chase is behind him. It's not gonna take long for these two to catch Printed, but we need to keep an eye on these guys really up at the front. I kind of wish I had my alt on. That'd be nice, so I can like join in 2 accounts, but like I can't. I wish I could, but I don't. Driz makes a pass for these two, so this is gonna be a very interesting day for these guys. Back here, we got a battle for second right now. They're gonna pull away. Printed, though now I don't think they'll leave Printed in the eyes, and there goes Driz in the wall. Well, in the burial. These guys are going to be battling. Really, this is going to be a good battle. You got to keep your eyes on this now. But honestly, it's going to be very interesting to see what these guys will do. Mito, remember how we said, let's watch these drivers to watch for? Well, I didn't really say anything for the Fords. I think now they got something. They got something in the engines. I feel bad for Braxton not doing a good job today. Kyle's last. Jay, reminder what I said about Jay. Don't expect a lot, but if he wins, all we can do. And back to the front. We got 4 cars in the front, all within seconds. I say seconds, I mean literal seconds. And it looks to be like Printed will have the lead for the remainder of the stage, but Chase is gunning. Oh, here comes the top. Here comes Driz and Kev. Chase is gonna throw a block. 3 cars coming to the line. Well, 3 cars coming to turn number. I think it's turn number. Well, they're coming to Ontario Drive right now, so that's going to be a very interesting day. Yeah, they're coming to Ontario Drive. Kev gives the bumper to Chase. He's going to hold it, keep it steady. They're going to come to Prince Drive to Manitoba Drive. After turn 6 and 7. Going on to turn number 8 really quickly. Nice hard braking point right there. I'll say this, we won't watch this. We're gonna show this on screen, we're gonna watch this. So far, it's gonna look like Kev gets put to the wall, Driz gets stuck to a wall, and Chase will take it, and he'll need to start running to catch the leader of the race. So for stage number 1, so far winner is Kev. Stage 2 winner could be Printed. It's gonna be a lot of cars. I think a few of them are falling like a rock. I don't think Cal's gonna make it. I don't think Cal's actually. I think he DNF'd. I'll say this. I probably need a ground content VC. So far, it seems like Chase so far currently in the lead. Well, no, not in the lead. He's second. I hope these guys have gotten themselves handled with each other. I would say Kev probably got a bumper put to him in turn, I think right before the final turn. And that just kind of he lost all the momentum. Kind of interesting to see. So far, pretty much the Chase and Kev battling for third right now. We're not watching Printed because I don't think he ain't catching lap traffic yet. He ain't doing anything. But it seems like Chase and Kev are catching him. Slowly but surely, they'll gain some time on him. So we could see a 3-car battle for the lead. Unlike stage 1 where we had 2 cars battling for the lead and then another 2 cars battling for third. And then we had 3 cars battling for like 5th. And then just had no one battling for 8th. It's gonna be very interesting. I'm gonna say, let's check on Printed, see if he's catching any slow cars right now. And Cal, probably gonna be caught very quickly by the leader. But as of now, we really want to watch some of these guys. We might as well watch Kev because this is going to be a very entertaining day. We may want to watch Braxton as well. We might as well. Let's spectate Braxton. It seems like there's a battle for them. So for lap 18, Braxton hits the wall. As soon as we spectate him, he hits the wall. And it doesn't look like a good day for him. I feel bad. A little bit. Not a lot. A little. So for Braxton, hold it off, Benji. So for seems like we got battle for 7th right now. Jay and Michael battling for 7th right now. It seems like a couple cars. Ooh, Chase caught, and it seems like Printed had an issue somewhere. And Chase caught up and passed him. There we go. Lead change so far in the race. So right now, the leaders that we had so far is Printed. Chase, wall pop right there, and that's going to choke all of them. Kev's going to catch. That is a devastating move. Driz is also going to catch up to them from that. That is such poorly timed incident for all of them. Kev's going to hit a wall. He's going to spin it in the turn. He's going to... Very chaotic. We're coming to the white flag for stage number 2. Printed retakes the lead with Driz right behind him. What's gonna happen? This is gonna be a very interesting day. Really interesting day. So far, Jay so far is pretty much fended off. Michael, Kyle's hanging on by sheer threads. Printed retakes the lead, and we're gonna watch second place battle. I mean, I'll probably find my way to the flag stand. I betcha my ass happy mornings. I'll probably make my way there. Spacey has a mechanical issue, I betcha. He just had one. There's Cal. Here comes Printed to the lead. Well, from the lead, he's gonna get it. Brenton's gonna win stage number 1, followed by Driz. And it looks like something happened back there, and Braxton's catching them, but it's not gonna be enough. Aiden spins out. He's gonna doorbang Jay. That was chaotic. Coming to the finish. That was absolutely madness. If these guys yell at me, don't spawn a cult. Well, I'm trying to get to the flag stand. I don't want to walk all the way. I might as well just drive. Much better. Come on. Get back up. Let's go. Now the final stage being 30. Being another, I think, 15 laps so far. Now it's a really chaotic thing. Kyle is really far behind everyone. Kyle's gonna gun it back to the group. Printed's probably gonna lead them to pit road. And this was chaotic. I feel bad. To save time, I think. Anyway. So for this is gonna be a very interesting race. We got 5 cars. Oh no, not 5. It's probably we're gonna probably have pit stops. Green flag pit stops are gonna happen. Braxton speeds in. I don't know what Cal is, but Printed's coming off pit road as we speak. It's a very tight pit road, so if anyone's having a mechanical issue today, it's not going to be good. Cal's pitting right now. Who joined us? Oh, Jan. Never know what that. I never knew Tab could do that. So far, everyone's gonna bunch back together. Jay lost a few positions so far. Everyone should have anything the field to make it. But here's the issue: are we gonna have a caution before it? Kyle's speeding his way up there, so that's gonna be interesting. So far, it is gonna be a very interesting group for this. You want to watch. I'll say this. People from the back, if they have a good run, they will catch up to the front. This is going to be a very interesting, intriguing even race to come. Because it's going to be a bunch of cars, a bunch of group cars. And it is absolutely going to be anarchy, complete chaos come to the line. But we're going to sit and watch. I'm gonna sit and watch this. So far they're gonna, I think, choose right now. I think coming back from Manitoba Drive down to, I think, Ontario, down to Nova Scotia Ave, and then Prince Boulevard. Really guy wants, and Driz goes around right before we even get to the line. Seems like Braxton had a mechanical issue, or either that, or he just went a bit low. These cars are going to be very aggressive coming to the line, and we're going to watch that happen as we speak. We're going to watch it happen right here, right now. Here they come to the line. Well, past the line. Cav gets loose. He hit a curb and he just lost a lot of ground. I think you want to be curious here. The track could bite. I'll say like not really bite. It was more like it could pretty much screw you. These walls will come in closer. I think the NASCAR cameras use they paint these things now. At this point they might as well just start hand paint and just go at it, have at it. Printed lead the charge so far as of now. And you got, what, 30 laps to continue? Oh, Printed had either a terrible exit on that turn. Driz is caught up. Chase as well caught that. And we want to spectate Kev's run back to the field. We may want to watch this madness back here. Watch the little anarchy that's happening back here. Because that is looks interesting back here. But we also can't forget about the lead, so... It seems like 4 cars are going to get under a rough blanket here. 2 cars already are. Chase and Printed are under a blanket for this battle for the lead. Driz may catch them and join in. And they do, and they hit a wall. And that is a lot of cars in it. This track is tight. And that just caused a bunch of guys to get in. Man, walls ain't fun. I think they literally use cinder blocks. Like, not cinder blocks, more like concrete boulevards. Like the things that you see on construction sites. I think they use the concrete variations. So, mind you, not the pleasant thing to touch. No, I'm like, not the pleasant thing to touch going I'm like close to 200 kilometers per hour. Not the nicest thing to touch. Even though these drivers look like they're going, well, way slower than that. I mean, they're probably going 200. They're probably going like roughly 100 miles per hour. If I say 200, it's like, that's that fast. But it is bonkers. I think one guy is either is having a mechanical issue or yelling at people. One of the two options. I kind of wish I was able to bring people and then just be like, oh, I'll just send you back. But I don't want to do that. And it looks like Driz, Jay, and Kev all within each other, like back bumpers. Kev dealing with these cars being a little loose. As of now, I want to spectate Eden, who's in the middle of these two groups. I think Cal is as well, but that would go to just Braxton. Kev doesn't. I don't think Kev has the luck today to walk it up. But boy, Printed comes out of nowhere. Oh boy, Printed just came out of nowhere and stole it. But since everyone's roughly, well, chasing Printed all under a blanket as of now, so it looks like they're gonna be those are the two cars that you want to fight. Again with Kev, but Kev's 7th. I don't think he's doing too good. Anyway, minus that, Spacey also left. We had 10 cars starting this race, and 2 of them DNF'd. I don't know what mechanical issue, what problem they had, but I bet you. Hopefully, those teams are. I don't think they're I think they're disappointed that they had a good running. They probably had a decent running car and just didn't hit the pace or speed. So far, Chase is currently right there. With Printed, who's going to lead this lap, and it's going to go to Chase with 1,000th of a second. So, and the ticker is reading 0.0001. Or 2. 1, 2 portions. 1 of the options. Right now, whenever it does that, it just shows up as 1 for me, which is weird. Even I know for a fact that's more. I don't know who said short track road course racing ain't entertaining. The front two are battling each other. And then again, we're at a street circuit. The Chicago street circuit shall blush with this racing. Either blush or just be disappointed that they never got this type of racing. Or had, and just no one really cared. This is entertaining. Well, for me, this is entertaining. For someone else, probably not. And Cal goes straight in that we just captured what Cal just did. We're gonna watch this middle pack. Because this is a very intriguing group right now. Because it is 7 cars. That's unfortunate. It's 5 cars battling for a few spots. It is a really question thing. Because one guy makes a mistake in the front, it goes back. So this is your 3rd place battle with a bunch of cars. Well, your 3rd place battle being just a bunch of guys. So we've got battle for 3rd right now, and that'll be from 2 Fords. 21 and the 99 battling it out for it. And here comes Braxton to come join in. Join in on the fun. Here they come to Manitoba Drive. It's very interesting. If this is gonna be a very intriguing kind of group right now. So for you really gotta watch these guys, you gotta watch them close. I hope. This is gonna be a very interesting battle because Kev did not have the he did not have the luck. It went nosedive really hard down though. And Aiden in the wall. Driz also seems like he hit the wall as well. Same wall looks like them. So now we got a 3-car group battling it out. 3 wide to 2 wide and torn number 1. That is gonna really be that is a tight group. Tight area. And we have a spin. It looks like Braxton doing people. Kyle not doing the best. This is a race for a week. I gotta watch this pack. I'm not watching the front guys because this is a complete and utter chaos back here. I think Kev has finally broke away. Yeah, he definitely broke off from the front guys. So Kev's now he's gonna hunt. The hunt shall begin with Kev. But I'm gonna still watch this middle pack because this is still really interesting. The 3 cars right next to each other. Now all Kev has to do is not make a mistake, and he will be golden. Aiden not happy how he's being raced today with Braxton, so they're just kind of gonna door some people. So that is gonna be a very interesting group. Aiden gonna be forced out wide off that torn. Jay's catching these guys, by the way, so Jay could come into the picture for a nice top 5 finish. There they go, Braxton goes around. So he goes with Aiden. Jay still gets killed. That is a 3 group cars, just kind of absolute walled it. So as of now, Kev is catching these guys by a slight margin. I gotta keep my eyes on Cal and Aiden. This is gonna be a very good, tight, like, little group that's gonna battle each other. Braxton's gonna help Aiden, I think. Oh, not really. But now it's like the 3 trio battling each other. Really hard out there, hard fought battle. Really hard fought out there. This is going to be a very interesting battle out here. I'll say this. All of a sudden, 5th spot looks very interesting to watch all of a sudden. with like roughly 4 cars, and like 3 of them all bumper to bumper. Like this is a very intriguing race. Out of everything, this is a very interesting race. Out of all the cars, out of everyone, this is an interesting race. You gotta really watch and pay attention to this, because this is like one mistake could cost you. And as of now, Cal made a mistake, and Jay's caught up. He's in the picture of this fight, and now Braxton's gonna pull away from this. Seems like Aiden's not happy with Cal. Seems like most people are not happy. Jay's just he's just existing. Jay's just existing with these guys. He's doing this. Cal's gonna force it. Really push Jay to the wall. This is so far now seems like the last couple cars. Now Braxton is pulled away from these guys. Seems like Kev is now running down the leaders as we speak right now. He's running the leaders down. Same goes with, I think, Drizzy. He broke off from them a little while ago, and now he broke off. Same goes with Braxton. So it seems like if you're stuck with Cal, you're gonna be brought down with you. And a yellow flag's out today. Caution waves. That's gonna bring up everyone with 3 laps to, I think 4 to go, coming to the stage. Well, coming to the end of the race. 4 laps to go. That is gonna be a very interesting battle right there. It seems like a few guys are yelling at each other, which is gonna be very interesting. This is... So, yellow flags displayed today. I think J-Star and Cal had an issue. We're gonna find out what happened to those two. I bet you they have hit a wall and they were not doing good. Kev caught up to them, so the top 3 fastest cars of the day so far, all right behind nose to tail. Driz the 4th fastest, and then it seems like Braxton's there. Interesting. Okay, it seems like Aiden didn't do a good job even. So it seems like a lot of guys will have trouble at sections of the race. I hope they're gonna go back green when everyone's bunched together. Because remember, it's 100 lap, it's 100 pacing, and Jay's the last guy with Cal, and they're both gaining on these guys. So going down to Manitoba Cornwall, which is a nice little area. Down to, I think it is Nova Scotia Ave. So the Nova of the Scotia Ave. I feel rude. That's so disgusting. I think we might have overtime. Everyone's gonna come down pit road for the nice little fuel and tires, and I am gonna hit F. The free cam. I'm bringing out the free cam. Would I have a little good day? Who's staying out? Who ain't? Seems like Jay and Cal back there. Seems like Michael and a few other picks out there. Some officials there. Jay having not a good pit stall. And it is overtime. We got overtime. Overtime number 1 of the day. I am sad that no Canadians on this field. Michael should have done better. Michael, do better. Show up for the full race, man. Like, show up for the full race. And, like, show up for full. Like, come on, man. Show up for the full. And, like, call it a day. Come on. Show up for full. Anyway. It is going to be a very interesting day here. J-Star last. As a, well... no one's surprised. Chase so far 2nd, Kev 3rd, Printed 4th. I'm not going in order, by the way, because I don't know, got bored. I don't know, I got bored. That'd be funny. And it's gonna looks like it's gonna be an absolute wreckfest and chaos for the field. And I feel like I'm gonna fall behind my trail. But I'm not gonna be too worried about that. These guys, it's gonna be very interesting. We may have another, I think, a force time winner. We may have a few force times. Everyone lining back up. It seems like we have a lot less cores. Seems like we had more. Here they come to turn number 1, and they all get full wide coming into that area. Braxton's gonna get hooked. That is a really chaotic. Braxton is gonna save it? Yeah, he does. That is a really bad day. Seems like Printed's gonna get a best off of all these runs. Reminder, we have 2 more laps to go here, so if Kev really wants to do it, he's got hope on Printed not screwing it. Kev's gonna use the bottom, well, the inside of these torns to his best advantage. Coming back around, Kev's gonna wall. I see in the back. This is gonna be a very interesting group here. You gotta watch these guys. These guys are all gonna be battling it hard for this lead. And then you get the middle pack, which is just a collection of cars. So if someone messes up here, it's gonna bring a bunch of guys in with them. Kev and Kev and Printed both just leaving the field in a dust cloud. Well, in some dust, I guess. Kev's gonna make a dive bomb. He's gonna take the lead. He's gonna try and hold it. Printed's gonna be behind him. Back. Here they go. Chase not having a good day. He's smoking. Kyle getting a little out of control back there. No, spectate Kev. Printed takes back the lead. They're gonna be back nose to tail. Back behind each other. It seems like a grid stop has happened where a couple of these guys slowed. So for Kev's gonna try and get a run off from Printed. He's gonna try and get at least some speed. Here are the 2 cars coming for the final time around the turns. Kev's gonna give a bumble. That's not gonna help him at all. That's gonna help Printed out. He's gonna take the lead. They're gonna come back around. Printed's gonna win. Braxton's in the wall. Jay not doing the best of days. Doing a decent job. Printed's gonna win it here at the Toronto Street Circuit. Braxton not having the best of days. Cal. Where is Cal? I think Cal went pit road. If I'm correct, Cal went to pit road. Yes, he did. Your finishing order is going to be Printed, Kev, Aiden, Chase, Jay, Braxton, Driz, and Cal. Cal, you're a little late, bud. Thanks for the try. I'm going to join back the normal